Right, you and the fish are doing some sort of water ballerina thing right now, going in circles, and it's now the Doc's turn because everybody else has dodged. Doc, what are you gonna do?
Doc,
Punch
save
it.
me.
Go,
Save
Doc.
me. Yes.
Doc's like, "Ah!" How many charges are left on that thing that you just used a charge of, Doc?
2.
Cool. And
Nine.
Up to 31.
right, it got it. I know what it's gonna do. And next,
I know exactly what's gonna happen.
yeah, next round. Villains are first. Wit is approved. The water all turns black.
Who shit the bed?
And everybody has a half chance to do anything. The fish attempt to attack Rasslin at half chance. Rass, are you dodging or no?
No, that was my action. Who shit the bed?
All right. Take a card. Wit was approved. Holy Christ, they bite the shit out of you. 1 point. Just they're nibbling the fuck out of your toes. You think you lost a toe.
My toe!
And let's see. Freddie, what are you going to do?
Who turned off the lights?
Take a card. And Doc.
So I can attack before it gets away?
No, it's black. It may already be gone. But you're pretty sure if you miss, you're definitely going to punch Freddie in the face. So I suggest doing it. He's thinking it over.
I get out of the smoke cloud.
You're not even sure how big it is. Okay, you begin swimming. Give me a maneuver roll at
That's
half
fine.
to reach an edge. These things are amazingly big. Oh yeah, there's the edge. Fuck yeah. You don't see the other guys, the fish, anything. You're just like, cool. So this is what it's like not to be in combat. Next round. Villains are first and hit point regen. Heroes are second and hit point regen. You guys are all healed up. Unfortunately, so are those goddamn fish that are still fighting Rasslin Rad. Rasslin, they're healing by eating your feet. Weeping is approved.
I feel better.
And the villains attempt to eat your feet at half for being in an ink cloud. They
You say
don't
we're
quite
all
do
healed
it.
up, or are we just healed up like a point?
No, you guys are completely, all PCs are at full hit points again.
Yay.
Yes, okay.
Oh, okay.
So, right, Doc, you're outside of the ink cloud. You don't see anybody else around. It's slowly starting to disperse. It doesn't stick around that long, but it'll take several rounds. What do you do?
So what all's going on out here now? Like
You look
see
around.
what's
Give me a
going
spot
on.
hidden roll.
Got it.
You think you saw that fucking octopus disappearing into the fucking cave. Just. And Freddie, other than that, nothing. Oh, there's some villagers and they're like watching from a distance and they see you look at one and goes,
I tried out of the cloud.
Give me a swim roll at half. You don't know where the edges are.
Swim or maneuver?
Either or.
Okay.
And
No.
you swim around. Your life is as black as Doc Fulton's heart. What do you do, wrestling?
I swim towards Doc.
You have no idea where he is. Give me at half either swim or maneuver to escape the cloud of eternal death.
Nope.
You just keep running into these fish and just shows. You're like, stop biting me. Next round. Villains are first and have a chance of getting knocked down should you inflict damage. Does anybody's character have a social media account?
Yeah, I think Freddy probably does. Not that he uses it, but yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. I've never heard you bring yours up before, Freddie, so I'm
It's
going to
never
go.
come up, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go no for now until you
Okay.
actually, spend time in game doing it. So the fish attempt to bite the shit out of Rasslin at half. If they were at full, you'd have getting bit again by your fully healed fish of death. But they failed to bite you. Rasslin, what are you going to do? You're still in this fucking eternal black cloud. Give me a maneuver or swim at half. Now you're pretty much, you're swimming around. It just shows you swimming in a circle that you can't see, and it looks to you like you're just swimming in a straight line. Freddy, just, you're outside the cloud, all right. You find Doc.
Where's Rasslin? I look around.
You don't see him. Do you see a big fucking, very slowly dissipating cloud of ink? He could still be in there with God knows what. The Doc looks at you and he...
In the mouth.
You guys wait for Rasslin. Okay, next round. Villains are first. Summoning some sort of demon or extra-dimensional creatures approved. Oh man, one of those fucking undead versus the fish. It'd be a long fucking combat, but I'd just send his ass in the cave and go, off you go. All right, and we'll stay out here in card horror at half. They would have gotten you, but the ink cloud is saving you, even as it is trapping you forever. Oh, you find the air tube. You swim out of it and go, oh, there you are. The fish are still in there. They don't realize you've left yet.
Nice. I think I lost them. Let's go.
Everybody give me a, no need for the roll. Everybody swims their ass where?
Where do we go?
I go toward the cave. Like,
Yeah, I'm going with Doc. Yeah.
deeper.
You guys swim over to the cave. Now, once you finally reach the cave, hooray, next time you're thinking 2 area effect stun sticks each minimum.
Yeah.
Inside the big scary cave, there are several obvious directions to explore. Let me show you some pictures so you can see kind of the grandeur of this thing. And yes, it's not too much longer now that you're in here. I know that's a concern, so I will attempt to alleviate your concerns, etc. But here's the kind of neat shit you're seeing in the cave. Move map. Move map.
No one's injured, right? No one's injured. I'll look at the other 2.
I tried to move the map, but I'm not sure if it's happening.
It's
Doesn't
not.
look like it.
There it is.
Oh, there we are.
So the obvious directions to check out are either big, well-lit passage or side tunnel or very cramped, need contortions to go through side tunnel or hole in the roof.
I'm following Doc right now. As
So
I've not been
hole
here
in
before.
roof, side tunnel, and then contortion side tunnel.
Let me
And
repeat.
well-lit passage.
Big, well-lit, side tunnel, contortion side tunnel, hole in roof.
Side tunnel, because the contortion side tunnel is probably where the octopus is.
You guys head over to the side tunnel, and in addition to other miscellaneous branches, and you do see some of those fucking fish that were eating on you guys earlier, watching you guys from crevices and stuff, but they seem cowed, at least for now. You guys discover a large, rough-hewn coral pedestal with a strange object upon it. It's just one object, but it's 2 different pictures. One is to show scale. It looks like this.
Logan, is that the thing that I saw the blue mage holding in his hand way ago?
Could be.
Can I make a memory roll to see if I remember it?
No,
see
it's-
We see this on a pedestal.
yes. It appears to have this thing.
How far away
Here?
are we from it?
You could kind of swim over to it if you want. This thing here appears to be a stopper of some sort.
Yeah, just get a closer look, but not touching anything.
Okay.
Can I perceive high magic on it?
As far as value, you're not really sure where it came from or anything. It looks well made, but you're not sure what the Is it a collectible? Where was it made? Is it old? You're not really sure on that stuff. You attempt to perceive high magic on it. Let's see. You said high magic?
Yeah.
Roll to perceive high magic.
Haha. Yes.
It's not high magic, but it's magic. If you had your glasses, you could find out more.
Okay.
Cool.
What about
That's the end of this little tunnel. This little tunnel does not precede or go anywhere from there.
Does it seem attached to the pedestal?
No,
Or
no. Just sitting upon it.
Well, it's literally we brought a bag with us at least, so do we want to put that in there?
Okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
put it in the. Who wants to put it in the net bag? Who's touching
I will.
it? Ha! Says Doug.
Alright, cool.
It just shows the hand in slow mo. Yeah. All right, and okay. Moving on then. Which other choice would you like to do next? That's all there is in here. There's nothing else.
Then we'll go to the up portion of the.
Oh, hold on a second. There might be something else. Is there anything else you're wanting to do in here?
Is there anything else about this pedestal that it's on?
Yes, you check out the pedestal because Logan sucks ass. Take a card. You discover that it looks as though there's kind of a spot hidden at half. What the fuck is that? Yeah, it's a concealed area thing.
Concealed area thing?
Like a little secret door type deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd point that out.
We try to open the concealed door.
It doesn't appear to have a latch or anything like that.
Can you try pressing it? Maybe it's like a button that once you press it, it opens.
We do that.
Give me a strength roll. Lower is better. It crumbles, and inside is this.
A genie lamp?
See, that's a fake. This is the real one. Yeah, the blue mage is inside that. I'm sure.
Why would you be in there when we saw
Because
him?
he's a genie. And the other one's a fake genie bottle, and this is the real genie bottle. You just need to know how to rub it the right way.
Oh, I bet you know how to do that.
So,
I've been inside a genie lamp before.
Okay, so we take
that's a
that, leave the other one
conversation
behind,
starter.
or take both.
All right, you take. Who wants to pick up this one?
I'm not touching that.
I grab it, put it in the damn thing.
All right, no problem. Let me double check something here. Give me a essence times 3 or less, Chris. Rasslin, it looks well made. It looks like it's definitely got some precious metals in it and shit. Chris, you feel like a kind of a thrum, like a spiritual thrum. Pretty goddamn strong.
I try to perceive high magic on it.
Roll. Duh.
Why are you rubbing it on your crotch like that?
Reverse dice, crit.
Wow. Cool. I don't think you get anything for a crit, but by God,
No.
definitely. Lots.
Okay. And see, then at least I can continue. At least I can analyze it.
You
keep
totally
looking at
can.
it. Mhm.
Duh, he says.
It's It's magical. I know this.
You only get one attempt to analyze it unless you're spending hero points on that.
That's what I.
Oh, that's what you did? Good for you.
That's what I asked.
Pardon?
You said no. Never mind. I wouldn't have rolled that many times nor cared that much. Okay. We have it. Get it at another time, I guess.
Yep. All right. And give me a danger sense roll, Chris. Come on, fail that bitch.
Yep.
Made it? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, good deal. Everything's groovy. So, you guys go back out of that thing, and you're left with either big well-lit passage, very small cramped thing, or a hole in the roof.
Let's do the big well-lit passage.
No
I wonder
worries.
if the big well-lit thing in the roof, I would think, might be the way out.
Right.
You guys go down the big well-lit passage, and it goes into a, quote, under-the-sea rest and relaxation bedroom thing, including a huge mosaic on the wall made of colorful shells and such that shows the blue mage grasping a trident in one hand, and his cocked bulge is absolutely massive.
This is something we see on a mural.
It's mosaic, so it's made from a bunch of different colored shells that have been like stuck on the wall or set into it
Little
somehow.
tiles and stuff.
I mean, it's not something you can take with you, but it really it's the kind of wall that screams, "Look at how cool I am, and isn't my crotch bulge massive?"
Look at the crotch on that one, eh?
It's like a dolphin trying to escape his pants.
What was that?
I relay that.
You've actually seen the Blue Mage, right, Freddie?
Yeah.
The crotch bulge is wildly exaggerated in this picture, you're thinking.
Compensating.
Mm-hmm.
That guy should be in the movies.
Mm-hmm. That's it for this room. This room is pretty much like if you wanted to hang out in this room, if you're some sort of weird undersea creature and shit, then this might be comfortable.
So there's only the tight passage left.
Is there a passage behind the painting, maybe?
Doesn't seem to be, although you couldn't really tell unless you want to smashy up the painting.
Well, I kind of figured I'd move it.
No, it's a tile mosaic. It's like,
oh, got it.
Yeah.
I was thinking something else. Okay.
If you push the right tile in the crotch area, maybe it'll open up another room.
Take a card,
Secret
Jason. Take
I
a
go
card.
push the crotch area.
You begin pushing all the tiles in the crotch area. It doesn't do anything, but it does make the other two smile and giggle.
I just don't understand.
I really like nipples. Maybe that will help.
So you're only left with two different things, either tight squeeze or the hole in the roof.
I'm thinking the tight squeeze is where the octopus is.
Are we able to see anything through the tight squeeze?
Not really. I mean, wait, you have a massively powerful flashlight. Well, no, you don't, because you didn't want duct tape and you were using your Fist of Fury thing and you ran out of places to keep it. Somebody else shines their flashlight. Yeah, of course it's fucking waiting for you in there. You saw a tentacle go, yeah, and just kind of withdraw, like, no, I'm not in here. And you know it's getting ready to get you later.
All right, we'll go up then.
Right, you guys head up and you go into a area. Everybody give me direction sense rolls as you suddenly may or may not make a important realization.
There's mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Freddie, this area is definitely on Main Street, kind of the eastern side. Chris, this whole thing is built exactly where the bed and breakfast is. Going up to the second floor equates to the second floor of the bed and breakfast. Rasslin, you're under the sea, mate. No more accusations. Only friendly crustaceans under the sea.
I wonder if SpongeBob's over here.
Now,
Is that a pineapple?
there you go. Now there's some weird shit going on up here because there's 3 smaller bladders that are kind of reminiscent of stasis chambers filled with blue goo. And inside each of those 3 bladders are 3 guys each that are kind of laid out. They 2 of you kind of recognize them as useless fucks from Kinleyville who disappeared, and then there was a whole lot of going looking for them. So it's 9 humans, 3 each per bladder, and hold on a minute, this may help out.
Is the mages.
Yes. Now, here's the general pattern of this thing. It's down under the second genie lamp because Logan fucking can't read his notes. So, in each of the circles, that's the bladders that have the 3 guys each. Then, surrounding each of those bladders is a freaky, complicated floating magic circles. They look like just like power floating in a magic circle, complete with like spinning runes and stuff like that are going around. The magic circles themselves are bright luminescent colors. It's like a pentagram on the floor, but it's not on the floor. It's floating like hula hoops and shifting around the 3 guys. Each of the guys is wearing a wristband and several stomach and back suckers and implants with wires and shit coming out of them. They have runes inscribed on their foreheads. In the center of all of those guys, like where this thing here is, see that star-looking thing in the center?
Yeah.
That's a ghostly grandfather clock.
Okay.
And one thing that bums you out, in addition to all of the super bright, blatant, you don't need your magic seeing goggles, is there's also a bunch of tech stuff hooked up. Strange sensors and devices that seem to be hooked up. This the big triangle on the outside is a bladder which surrounds all of this shit. And it seems to be filled with a slightly clearish goo. And in addition to all the electronic stuff in there, you notice that there's 4 warheads with various radiation symbols and USSR hammer and sickles seem to be hooked up to lots of complicated wiring. Rasslin seems to recognize these. Various lights blink and flash, and you wonder if even now you're soaking up some good old-fashioned radiation just like Mother used to make. Nobody needs to roll a danger sense with the nukes and weird mystic forces right here, do they? That's what I got written down. But yes, these are the missing mages. They all seem to be either asleep or in deep comas and stuff. And there's not one layer of membrane that separates you from them, but 2 and a bunch of goo in between the things, and a whole bunch of nuclear missiles hooked up to them, and all the magic forces and shit which are around them and such. Give me roll analyze magic, please. You don't need to use your goggles to see it. You can see it. Doc Fulton goes, Rasslin, your result.
Very magic.
This is probably the most powerful spell you've ever seen. You have no fucking clue what is going on, but whatever it is, it's not good.
I relay this information.
Let's see. Freddie got a success, so I've actually got results for each of the different things. Freddie, there seems to be some sort of interchange between the power of the mages, the ghost of the grandfather clock, and the magic circles. You're not sure if it's the mages or the ghost clock that is generating or refining the power, or both. The magic is stronger than normal petty magic. Possibly it's verging on major magic or something else. Success at half. As above, but include, this whole thing is delicate and unstable as hell. If any of the stuff is messed with, it could cause some sort of bad magic feedback, which may or may not make the nukes that are stuck inside of it go boom. Or a magical nuke, go boom, in addition to the physical nukes, go boom. This whole thing is a fucking powder keg. Pretty much you're thinking if you go and stick your finger into one of the bladders, that may cause a slight change of pressure that could cause something to just go off. And you think there's more to it, Chris, but you didn't make your analyze magic quite good enough. If you'd made it at a quarter, you'd get even more information.
So is there high magic being used here?
No, it's just super duper powerful low magic.
Okay.
I got a reroll if you want to try that again.
Ooh.
I also need to get rid of a card, so I need to get rid of either a party escape or a big throw. Unless you think there's still a chance we might need a party escape.
Hold on.
That is a good way to make sure you fucking get out of here eventually. I mean, if you go and poke your fucking finger into the membrane and then play a party escape and then it just shows the fucking nuclear cloud and shit. I mean, remember that time we set off a nuke bomb at ground zero and then ran back to the tavern completely unharmed? Fuck those people. But hey, you fucking found the mages.
Yay.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of a big throw then, unless somebody wants it. An opportunity to throw something volleyball size downrange 30 meters.
Logan, I'll be able to read the runes at all?
Give me your runes. These are actually just match the learn button because these are different runes.
They're not dwarvish runes, so. Okay.
No. You're going to irritate me if you fucking make it. Okay. Oh, and if you would like to, not to touch, just to look at and attempt to diagnose, you may roll electronics rolls. Chris, were you happy with your... you were happy with it because you already rolled something else. Never mind. So that should be enough information for you, Chris. But go ahead and anybody else want to try electronics? See if they can look but not touch? Oh, Freddie fucking knows.
Hey, can either of you read those runes?
I got my electronics by half.
Excellent. Let's see. Fumble, the lights, they do nothing. Fail, you didn't want to be an electrician anyway. You wanted to be a lumberjack. Success. Somebody get a success or do you?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Let's see. Success. As near as you can figure out, if you fuck with the setup, it detonates the missiles. You suspect there's a lot of extra wiring and gizmos put here, all of which are made to work underwater that was done to thwart whoever came to figure it out. Bad news for you, it worked. Success at half or better. As near as you can figure out, changes in the pressure probably caused by opening any of the bladders will cause the bombs to arm. If any of these guys is disconnected from the various pulse readers after the bomb has been armed, then boom. Unless you're super confident in your new electronics roll, yeah, this is just diagnostics, and demolitions roll to disarm not one, not two, not three, but 4 fucking ancient nuclear missiles that have badly or not at all been tended and stolen by Rasslin' Rad back in the day, then you should probably swim away slowly. Oh, actually they are dwarvish runes. My bad.
Oh. Well, I failed anyway.
Cool. Anybody else want to roll their dwarvish runes?
I failed.
Yeah, I attempted to, but I couldn't read them.
Let me see if there's anything else you can roll here. Keep in mind that the goes to the grandfather clock and pretty much everything is inside of the largest roughly triangular bladder. Okay. So it appears that you have found some stuff.
No.
You want to go fight the octopus instead? Now, you realize also, Doc Fulton, that if you set off the nukes or the magical explosion shit, that will probably kill that fucking octopus good.
I like that.
All right. I just wanted to...
Another question, though.
Okay.
If any of the magic on here is interrupted, what will happen?
Your guess is massive spell backlash.
Will it trigger the nukes, though?
Yeah, you're not really sure. Your guess would probably be, yeah, probably. Everything is likely to explode should you fuck with this. The whole thing with your massively good analyzing magic, the whole thing is wildly unstable. It seems to be working, it seems to be doing something, but at the cost of being massively, wildly unstable. Unfortunately, you didn't make your analyze magic good enough to get the next tier of more information. Yes. So, it appears that you have found answers to questions you didn't know you were asking. Or did you? And you've still got the Contortion's Crevice of Doom. This whole thing has do not touch and giant fucking glowing runes on it, so to speak.
Alright, so you said that if we wanted to disarm the nukes, it would be electronics?
Well,
and
you will first have to very carefully find a way to penetrate the outermost bladder. And then you're going to be doing 4 different electronic rolls and 4 different demolitions rolls to attempt to disarm each of the nukes.
As far as we can tell, puncturing the bladder will go boom.
Within the bladder are these weird magical, it's like a magic circle, but it's not on the ground. It's floating in the water, and it's kind of like, and it's like watching a snake of light dancing madly around in a frenzied circle that doesn't always go exactly the same places. The whole thing is spinning like an erratic top. And all these guys that are in there, all 9 of them, seem completely unresponsive, and they're in smaller bladders with blue goo in it. The blue goo itself may be familiar to some of you.
Yeah, it's the zirconium, whatever it's called.
Take a card. Yeah, you remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Well, close.
Yeah, I have it written down somewhere.
As you guys look at this and you're like,
Well, I got no idea about that one. I was hoping to find a fucking chest full of gold down here, not this.
Well, yeah. Actually, you guys didn't go check out the under the sea fucking people with their chests that had the bubbles coming out. That you did not do. But
All right, let's set up some explosives.
just toss a hand grenade in. 1, 2, swimming it past it.
All right, let's go get some tacker.
Right.
Are there any electronic devices we're not sure what they do?
Lots. In the outermost bladder. It is kind of gratifying to finally see one of the iterations of this mysterious symbol of doom that you've seen before and forgotten about. Ooh. And don't forget, you still have the contortions tunnel with the octopus that is wanting a rematch with Freddy's skull. Octopuses are super good at getting through really tight places, too.
Yeah.
And super good at, like, grabbing hold of Freddy's skull.
Well, this is probably a really fucking bad idea, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. I do have an EMP spell that will literally shut down all the electronics in this.
I think, though, that it would trigger the...
Oh, I forgot a picture. Hold on, I actually found one other picture here. There you go. Dun 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 dun. See the might of the old USSR.
Yes, we know what nukes look like.
Yes, but it's like it's like for Wrestling Rat. It's like, oh yeah, you remember when I stole a sub that had these? Nostalgia. Now they can kill me.
Look at them now. They grow up so fast.
Not doing the EMP, because the Wrestling will drown. So, never mind.
Oh yeah, he will totally fuck it. Even if everything else works, he'll go. And once again, he'll be belly up as his fucking rebreather stops working. He doesn't appear really fond of this idea for some reason. Although he does like floating belly up. Now, as I said, even the magic stuff, according to Doc Fulton, who's got some skill at knowing what's up with different magic shit, appears to be wildly unstable. This whole thing, it's like, wow, it's almost ready to fly apart, everything, but it hasn't quite yet.
So we came up a tunnel through the roof, what it appeared. In this room, you've described all this. What does the room itself look like again? How big?
It's as big as the entire second story of the bed and breakfast. So it's quite spacious. Other than that, there's nothing cool in here. There's like little bits of metal and stuff from, it looks like a submarine, maybe like when they just kind of ripped it open like an old beer can and hauled the nukes out. And there's also some screws. There's leftover stuff from when they used to have an entire missile and said, we just need the warheads. The rest is just left in the corner like, this is junk.
Describe the energy that's coming out of the grandfather clock in the middle again.
You're not sure if it's going out or in or both. It's just weird energy fields. Even Doc was not able to analyze it well enough.
And the clock is in the same position here as it would be in the bed and breakfast?
Uh-huh.
And it's all wispy and shit.
Uh-huh.
Looks like the one that was in the bed and breakfast. Same
Exactly like it, except that the wisp, the smoke that makes it up, also seems to be either going into or out of, or what fed by or feeding the weird magic circles. It looks like the mages, the magic circles, the clock, they're all hooked together for some sort of purpose.
What if we were able to go back to the other Burlyton and somehow manipulate the clock on another end? Maybe that'll help. Maybe that would disarm this.
It's at this point when all of a sudden you see a red flashing light. Scares the fuck out of you, Rasp, but then you realize it's in your helmet. And it's just letting you know that you've only got another couple hours, which then scares you again, but for a different reason. Because at first you thought it was one red flashing light from somewhere in this fucking jumble of electronic shit, and you're like, ah! But no, it's in your helmet. It's just telling you you're going to die in 2 hours.
All right, I relay this.
I'm going to die, he tells you. You guys nod at him.
It says I'm going to die in 2 hours. Just blinking.
Okay.
That's nice.
They seem sympathetic.
Well, should we go crawl down that one other tunnel, see if there's something useful? I mean, if the octopus was over there, he might be guarding something that'll help us.
Yeah. Whatever this
Maybe,
is seems to be, I've been here for a while.
Here. And we can come back later after some preparation or something.
Yeah. If you guys would like to go check out the tight squeeze tunnel, all I need is a simple contortions roll at full, and you are through there. If you fail, you'll probably be trapped there until eventually your air runs out or the fish come back to fuck you.
Quite honestly, I think it's just waiting in there, and it's going to kill us if we go in there. I don't think there's anything else in there. That's all it's about. Like, that's its hidey hole. I could be wrong, but one person goes in at a time, and it's just going to flail at us while we go in there. And it still can shoot ink at us. So
yeah, plus I'm not very good in tight spaces like that. Good chance I'll just get stuck.
You want to have somebody go and stick their head in and see what's up?
If it doesn't mean getting stuck in there,
What?
if we stick our head in there, will we get stuck?
Probably not.
Alright, if one of you can hold on to me and pull me out if I get sucked on by the octopus, I'll do it.
All right, I'll grab your ankle.
Alright.
All right, no problem. You begin sticking your head and give me a spot hidden at full and a luck roll at half.
Also,
Fail the
I'm-
luck roll at half because I want the octopus to decide now is the fucking time.
And
Okay.
let's see, luck. Quarter.
Right, the octopus retreats further from you, like it's been cowed, at least for now. You're sure it'll be angry later about this. But you think you see, like, the water gets bluer, and you think you see sunlight up there.
Blah.
Yeah, it might be the way out then. Shall we give her a go? How are our cards? Because I know I'm probably going to get stuck in here.
I mean,
And then you'll live there until the octopus works up its courage and crushes your head like Freddy's.
well, if I go in first, since I don't know how good Doc is at contortions, are you?
I'm okay at it, but
I'm
I'm
also-
not great.
Doc's a master at it.
I'm slightly hobbyist, but yeah. Anyway, if I go in and get stuck, just pull me out. Okay?
All right.
And then I'll go and pull you in from the other side if you get stuck.
He sounds like he has a plan. But will the taste of Freddy overcome the octopus's better judgment?
And contortions. Get ready to pull me out. if I get
Contortions
stuck.
of full. You got this.
No.
He immediately gets stuck. Wrestling, give me a strength roll or leave him there forever. He rips you out of there. Take 2
What?
points of damage, half and half, Freddy. Ow.
What?
Little
Alright, let
tight.
me try that.
You go in from a different angle.
Yes.
You're not gonna. You're thinking it might be tight enough that you're not gonna be in. You get stuck again.
Help me.
You want to rip him back out of it?
Yeah.
His blood in the water. He's got a little bit of fresh blood in the water, and a little bit more fresh blood in the water. 3 more points. 2 stun, 1 real. It just shows droplets of blood in the water, and you can see fish are beginning to poke their heads out, like the other swarms that fled earlier and then got healed up some.
I need to kill myself.
Freddy's like, we'll ignore those and spend time healing myself. You're not even sure, Freddy, once you get in there, if you're going to be able to help somebody else through, because it's apparently super tight for you.
Yeah, no, that's not rolling.
You might want to just try pushing Wrestling Rat up in there and then see if you can push him on through. That might be good. Or make Doc do it.
Okay, I'll try and...
You see one of the fish kind of do a slow swim by, eyeballing Wrestling Rat as it goes. You'd think you recognize that fucker.
Alright,
You're thinking that the way you were trying is no bueno. Would you like to try a different way of doing it? I mean, you might be able to literally kick Wrestling Rat through it if you go upside down.
well, the thing is, if we push someone through, they might get stuck even more,
Maybe.
which is what I'm thinking will happen.
Doc seems to be bored.
I'm gonna try to go through them all the time.
All right. You get stuck and then you get ripped back out and you take more damage. I know how this is going to go.
I mean, yeah. I don't have any lube on me, so.
Probably wouldn't be great. Yeah. So, as I was saying, Ross, could you give me another string roll to rip him out again? Nope, you're stuck there forever, Freddy. Sorry.
Help!
Stuck there pretty good there, buddy.
Help!
One
We're fucked.
octopus tentacle kind of slowly wipes across your forehead. You take 4 points of damage, 2 real, 2 stun, as Doc Fulton grabs hold of you and rips you on out. Unfortunately, your leg is popped off. No, wait. So what are you going to do now? So after trying the same thing and failing 3 times in a row, you realize, Rasslin, that he may be trying to define insanity for you.
All right, what if we... Nobody ropes or anything.
Yeah, you're pretty goddamn sure that's the sun, but how long will it be there? Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do.
Is there anything we can use to break out a little rock or stalactite kind of thing that will?
If you had actually, if you can make a jury rig, you can go back up to where all the nukes are and all that discarded bullshit, and you could make like kind of a pokey hammer chisel type thing that you could work away. It won't give you a massive bonus, but it'll give you a slight bonus if you can make your contortions. Or not contortions, sorry, jury rig. I mean, the pile of garbage is in no way affiliated with the super volatile could go off at any time stuff.
So the super bomb. Like we don't have to disarm all of them at once. Like we all have to be on a different thing. Like
you're not really sure. It'd definitely be safest to disarm them all at once, but there are 4 of them, 3 of you, awkward. Unless somebody's going at half on both and fucking working it like some guy working 2 cocks at once. But
well, the thing is, we don't even let him get to them.
Right, because even puncturing the outermost bladder could cause the entire thing to go boom. But if you guys can get out of here, because Rasslin Rad's air is running out while you guys are sitting there trying to figure shit out.
What does the bladder seem to be made of?
Some sort of membranous substance that you don't recognize. Could be made of magic for all you know. Could be fucking unicorn cum. Stretched thin. You have no idea. Rasslin, are you any good at jury rig?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Well, I know Doc is, but...
Yeah, I mean, I share my idea for fashioning something to break open that little spot more for us to crawl through. I don't have any other ideas.
Doc seems to be glaring at he seems to be ignoring the pile of junk and glaring at the bomb thing as though it has personally affronted him. You're watching your air gauges. It's like now the light's flashing slightly, and it's like, you know, just shows like amount of rebreather stuff left and slowly ticking down.
I'll get the next spell. I collect my regenerate HP, so.
Cool.
I'll do that later, don't worry.
Cool.
What if we ask someone in the village?
I really
Something.
The Happy Friday crowd?
Oh, you mean also a tool?
A tool, something like that.
Oh, okay, I get you. I thought you meant to disarm a nuke. I thought that was super funny.
Or alternative oxygen source.
You might be able to use those clam things that have air coming out.
The bubbles coming out.
Air.
Like I said, not a lot of bubbles. Doc continues ignoring you guys and staring at the fucking bomb like he's thinking about just kicking it.
I wouldn't go that far.
This is one of the places we can get a very sudden, very violent TPW. It's not often that you're confronted with a potential total party wipeout device, but by God, this is definitely it. It's like a suicide booth, but more nuky.
Yeah, and I've also got that party escape card. And
Yeah,
yeah, the only reason I bring it up though is because I'm being mindful of time now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm getting down to the wire where I'm gonna have to get up and walk away.
That's why I was like trying to hurry you guys along.
I don't think we're equipped to handle this thing. I think we need to focus on getting out of here. Unless you got some clever idea for disabling this thing, I think we need to study what we found and come back and try to save these blokes later.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But at least we know where they're at now.
Yeah.
However, well, see, the only problem though is that he's gonna know that we've been here.
Yeah, well, and plus
Because
you've got his
we've taken his
phylactery or
shit.
whatever on you.
Right.
Unless his phylactery can somehow suck all of them into the kettle. You know how one time I picked up one of them lamps and just rubbed against it and I got sucked into it. So what if we go over there and just rub it real gently against the membrane? All of it gets pulled in there.
Well, it still might be a big enough explosion to explode it and us.
I heard some cults in the Caribbean did it, something like that once.
Now we have a nuclear bomb.
Otherwise, we go work on getting stuck in the tunnel. Or we can head back out and...
Yeah, I think the way out is through that tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And that much is pretty clear.
Instead of going out through the way we came in?
Yeah. I think because I can see sunlight.
Yeah, but why can't we just go out the way we came in?
Clems? Because Clems isn't working on this side, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
We can show up, but we can't go out.
All right, well then let's use this stuff, and you want me to try to fashion something to open up the hole with the spare parts is what you wanted me to do?
Give me a jury rig roll, Chris. You're very limited because you can't like make flame, fashion a forge. No problem. He breaks it all down into like the softest possible non-helping shit you've ever seen. He pretty
All
much
right,
just
I'll spend the
disassembles it.
Well, I got a
into-
reroll here.
Oh, you do? That'll work.
Ah,
Here, I'll just play it.
ah. Give me an air fumble.
There we go.
All right.
I made it.
You've got tools, so each of you can essentially try either mining, which gives you a much better bonus, or if you don't have any mining, strength. You get to pick one and go with it.
And
I figure there's not a lot of fucking miners here, so.
sadly, we don't have Colburn with us.
Right. Doc Fulton creates a bonus of 10 for anybody trying to get through the thing they have.
Just two or just one?
Everybody else can try also. You get one shot at it. And there are 5 there. And how about Freddie?
Yeah, another 5.
Right. So it's at negative 10% or half plus 20, which are... No, sorry. Was that contortions roll at full? So it's contortions plus 20. You're at a bonus of 20 on your contortions to get out. Right. Freddy goes partway up, gets caught, octopus eats his face off, then he yells, oh, no, I guess not. All right. You're up, but you didn't make it good.
Stuck.
All right. And wrestling is you're sitting there looking at Doc Fulton's feet kicking feet boy. They kind of spasm and then they just like lay there and float. Freddie, you did not make your contortions good enough to try to help somebody else. You don't have enough room to kind of bend down and try to pull them up. Yeah. It's a tight fit. That's why you kept getting stuck.
Yeah, okay.
You suck at contortions is why. You see Doc Fulton's feet spasm. You grab one of his spasming feet and Doc take 3 stun 2 reel and he rips you out. More blood drops enter the water. There's a small, like about half of a swarm of fish kind of slowly swim by. eyeballing you guys like they're thinking about it.
Come on, Doc, you can do it.
All right.
Well, do you want to let Wrestling go first, or does Doc want to go first? Well, Wrestling's pretty goddamn
I'll go
strong.
through, and then if I get stuck, you can pull me out easier. Let's see here.
Here, the plus 20.
No.
Ah! Yeah.
I pull him out.
Roll strength. Yeah! 3 real, 3 stun. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Freddy, did you just want to exit so you're not blocking up the tunnel?
Yeah, I don't want to block the tunnel.
You are out.
Okay.
I'll tell you where in a bit.
Oh,
I think you'll like it.
Stuck again.
He says, says Fulton as he ripped 3 real, 3 stun.
are you down?
It wouldn't be so bad except he keeps pulling toward himself and then down, so it's like a cheese grater going up. You think you're nearly dead. Your blood, you see a couple of the fish dart forward and grab like little pieces of you that have like come off and swim away. They seem to be getting bolder, Rasslin, and you realize that you must. Right. And Rasslin's like, I'm scared of the fish. And he just swims up through it and goes, and it shows him explode from the water, and he like hovers in midair and does the fucking weird flipper thing. Doc, it's all up to you. Yeah, you get caught and die. Oh wait, you made it. God damn it. All right, and you guys all emerge from a swimming pool that is in a tract housing.
So much.
And that's the end of the adventure. Yes, Freddy actually knew about the swimming pool. Oh, that's some good shit.
So much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's another way back there now.
You totally do know the way back.
It looks like we're in
Burlyton 2.0.
Like a modern day house. Oh, it's in Burlyton. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you did mention the swimming pool, didn't you?
Yep. Cool. Yeah. It's not a prestige mod unless you are solving it, but you guys definitely got to find out some more interesting shit. And go ahead and do your cards. Real quick, does anybody, actually 4 cards, does anybody have any good title ideas?
Into the Blue?
Oh, I like that. Let's see.
Copyright issue.
Yeah.
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, Into the Blue may have some copyright issues. Good point.
Fishcapade.
Fishcapade. Sure. Grab a card. What can we change Into the Blue for?
Happy Friday.
Sure. Grab a card.
And into the no, not really abyss.
I mean, if we didn't have to worry about their obscenity stuff, we'd call it fish fuckers. But Chris, what else have you got?
That's the only one that really pops to mind real fast.
Fish Fiesta.
It's got alliteration going for it. Okay. And right, which you guys like best? Fish Fiesta, Fishcapade, or Happy Friday? Or another one could be like overarching plot, because you guys did a great briefing at first. Or something like overarching plot, or the great explanation.
Yeah, because I mean, like we did spend like the first 2 or 3 hours just.
Oh yeah, well, that I think is a very good part of it.
Something like Burlyton Blues, because we were underwater a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys good with Burlyton Blues?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, go ahead and do your card play if you please. Oh, does anybody have anything to say to the studio audience before I stop the recording part?
Okay, bye.
Chris, you got anything?
Nope.
Jake?
I don't have anything right now.
Okay.